My man didn't just dodge a bullet, he dodged an entire freight train. Let's get into it.
Do you have a girlfriend? But you did.
Yeah,
Who broke up with who? You to her, her to you?
it was on her.
It was on her. That's one way of saying it. Yeah, we broke up. It was on her. How did she on?
It'd be like that sometimes, though. It'd be like that. Sometimes you get to a certain point where you're like, look, if you continue to do something, us breaking up will be on you. It'd be like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's been girls that, like, they get fed up to a certain point and they're like, listen, if you continue to do a certain something, this is why we gonna break up. So let me know now. I think people should be like that more often. Ain't nothing funny about that.
Do it.
What do they call those? Ultimatums?
It was a text during election night.
A text during election night? Oh my god! Okay, I got a couple questions. Question number one. Who did you vote for in that election? What was that?
I didn't vote.
You didn't vote. Okay. Oh, you.
Imagine that. That's even worse than voting for Trump. Let's be real here. All of these hens that we hear screaming in the background, they're all upset because he didn't vote. And if he did vote, they have to vote the way that their delusional asses want them to vote, meaning vote for Kamala. Most dudes are not gonna vote for Kamala because she doesn't stand on principle. There's nothing solid about Kamala Harris. That's just the truth of it. So most guys, we're not gonna vote. If you can't respect Kamala Harris through fear or through shit respect for respect's sake, why would any man want to vote for her? Just being honest. And a lot of women even shocked me when they told me, I don't trust Kamala Harris being in office because I know how women are. And Kamala Harris does not have the characteristics to be a strong president that we would be respected or anything. And we would get taken advantage of even more than Joe Biden. That's insane.
You're right. Kamala lost by one vote. Oh no, if only he had done it. That was the problem. It was only one. That's how close she was in Michigan. What state do you live in?
Virginia.
Virginia. We do red or blue?
Almost purple now.
But how did it go in your life? Blue, okay. So who gives a fuck, you know? But did that have anything to do with her breaking up with you?
You hear that? Almost purple now. So I think we found our reality bender. I think we found our lefty in the crowd. And they're always there. They're always in places where they claim that they don't feel safe or they claim that like they in places where they shouldn't be taking up space just to be annoying. They're not really there for the comedy because the second that their politics or their reality gets warped a little bit, they flip the fuck out.
I said I didn't think Kamala was gonna win.
Oh shit.
She did it.
He ain't wrong.
Wait. This is the problem with Democrats. Real quick, let's just sidebar. You just said the facts, and she said we're breaking up.
Yeah, I'm a problem about patriarchy and whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
You see?
And do you have these text messages on you right now? Can I see them? Can I read them?
See, this is exactly what I be talking about. When women get hurt, bro, they be hurt for 2 weeks, real bad, and then they bounce right back and get back into relationships. Not all of them, but too many of them. Men get hurt, them shits last like fucking scars. There was one guy who he was with some girl, and she left him a thing saying basically that she was so happy to be with him, she can't wait to marry him. She broke up with him probably half a year later, and he basically had those messages, and it took him moving twice for him to get rid of it. Them things leave lasting scars on a man heart. So no, men don't get rid of messages. I still have messages from most girls that I was with when shit went bad, and I just look back and I'm like, yo, there could have been a completely different outcome. But let's get it. Hey, do you? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's plenty of girls who keep messages of their exes or whatever like that, but mm,
Okay. Oh my god. Okay, okay, okay. It's, it's not gonna be funny, by the way. I've
oh
already
shit.
please let me get to the funny. Okay, okay, okay. So she said, oh my god, I had a fucking breakdown tonight. The results of this election is scary. Trump is winning a lot of states.
There it is. I told you we was gonna find the fucking lefty. It's an old white bitter woman. Like you got two flavors of white women. You got your gorgeous, smart, and gorgeous, smart, probably white white privileged white woman, or you know what I'm saying? Or you got your bitter white liberal woman who rather have illegals in your backyard, rather release violent criminals and etc etc, and they also feel safe in the cities where they can be viciously attacked because people are around reality benders. Look at her, yo, bro. This story's not about you. You're not the main character, ma'am. You never been the main
Results of
character.
this election is scary. Trump is winning a lot of states.
Yes.
Yeah, we all agree. We're all here. Listen, if only my show was the one who voted, Jill Stein would have had a chance. Okay, so you said don't stress it. So you try to calm it down. You know.
I know where I went wrong, but
Okay. Well, okay, then I'll read it. We'll see where you went wrong. Don't stress it. I don't believe policy changes much based on the face of the president.
No.
Okay, listen, guys.
You hear that? They can't control themselves. The childish outbursters and all of this. And even though they're screaming like as though they can change reality, they can change the outcome of the election by how much they feel like Kamala should have won. The election is already the ink is already dry, but yet they're still gonna screech at any moment that they get. Makes no sense. The thing that's so crazy to me about this is the people who are super duper for had voted for Kamala, these women that all of a sudden they want to stand up and they want to do something and want to make a stand and all of this. These are the same women that they prefer to be in relationships where the guy is beating the shit out of them. They prefer to be in relationships that are dysfunctional. They prefer to be in a state of always being sad and upset and always throwing tantrums about something because if they don't have that, they feel like as though everything is wrong in life. Have you ever seen that before? Have you ever seen girls that pick fights in relationships and shit like this, and you just go, yo, don't you think that that shit is childish?
He's letting me read his text messages out loud. I promise you, you're sitting next to a Trump voter right now. They just know not to give their phone to a stand-up comedian. Honestly, I thought it was going to be a tighter race, but this is a sad blowout. Okay. And then you said, "Oh wait, she's catching up."
He gave a hope.
What part of the night was this? Can you remind me?
The part where he wanted to still fuck.
Yeah.
and you know what? The prediction definitely threw me off.
Yeah. Okay. So she said, "Okay, good." I'm listening to the news now. And then you sent 173 to 190. Those are the electoral counts?
Oh, that was the prediction, I guess.
The prediction. Okay, cool. Last time I checked, it was 75, 175. Yeah.
God damn.
Honestly, though, I do think Trump is still going to win. I can't imagine the general population of America would vote Kamala.
Oh, you did not.
He is right, though. Oh my God.
You see? You see? Like, again, what do you mean he did not? He did. Most men did. You know what I'm saying? Any female with a fully functioning brain, not even fully function, let's be real. A lot of women have mental issues, but at least a functioning brain over 80% to the average would. What do you mean? Women overwhelmingly voted for Trump. Spanish people overwhelmingly voted for Trump. A lot more black people, which is not that much, voted for Trump. What are you saying? You did not. No, see this man, and then they wonder why you have these guys out here who be like, yo, in this situation, just pump and dump, which is terrible to sit there and say it. But you need to know when you got something good and when you know that it's not gonna last. If a girl got a banging body, but she batshit crazy, if you want to risk it for the biscuit and fuck, you go fuck. But just know, tomorrow, the next week, It ain't worth it. I wouldn't stay with a girl like that because a girl like that, who's that fickle, who's that emotionally disturbed or compromised, can sit there and try to say that you fucking did something terrible to her and can mess up your life.
He's fucking. But he's right. He's right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now again, I promise every beat of this, everyone's gonna go, oh, and then I just want you to remember the conclusion, okay? So you said, I do think Trump is gonna win. I can't imagine the general population of America would vote Kamala. Why not? Because she's a woman? Now this is where you should have consulted a friend. So why not? Because she's a woman, and you simply said, yep.
So in the end, the girl knows why a lot of people wouldn't vote for Kamala. It's not so much that she's a woman as much as she's an unqualified woman. So it's even harder. Let's be real here. It is going to be harder for a woman to become president. But if the woman has the right credentials, it's possible. It's very possible. I think that the closest we're gonna get to a president will probably be Tulsi Gabbard with her sexy big booty ass, her sexy easy on the eyes, smart, brave big booty ass. I mean, that's probably the closest we're gonna get to it. And the reason why I say that, that's just a joke. But the reason why I say that is because she has the material. She has the closest material to being president in the United States. And what did the Democrats do? They did that girl dirty. They did that girl filthy. They did Tulsi Gabbard. Her own party did her filthy. They don't care about women like they claim they do.
And she said, wow. And then I'm sure your dots went up for a couple minutes. You said only less likely choice for America as a president than someone of an ethnic background is of the female gender. Honestly, dude, I'm really disappointed to hear you say that. I'm not saying it should be that way. Good for you. I believe that's how most people look at it. Keep in mind we live in an area of the country that is very different in terms of diversity or progressiveness compared to the majority of the country.
Yes or no?
And she said that's not true. Obama was elected and he's black.
Obama's not fucking black. He was born in Hawaii, I believe. But his father and his mother are fucking African, I believe from Kenya or some shit. So I don't know why they keep running with that nonsense. African American, sure. Black? No. He can trace his lineage back to fucking Africa. You know what I'm saying? He didn't start. His ancestry didn't fucking get disconnected and start in America. Let's continue. What is it with white women and fucking Obama, bro? You already heard that he was fucking Jennifer Aniston? I don't know what it is. It's, I guess, when you're able to smooth talk, it's something about smooth talking and pussy that just goes hand in hand. You don't got to bring nothing to the table. You just got to be a smooth talker and make them feel. You know what? I just said the goddamn Da Vinci Code. That's what it is. I just gotta. Hello, my fellow ladies. My name is Jason of Auglitical. I just want you to know, I'm gonna be safe here in my bunker while you're sitting there in the streets getting viciously attacked by Antifa. But I just want you to know I care about you. Drop them panties, girl. Let me be clear.
What you said really fucking pissed me off, and it was sexist, and it gives into the fucked up patriarchy we live in. That made me realize our personalities are too different, and this isn't going to work. It was fun going on dates, but I need to end this. Our personalities are too different. Goodbye. And then you just wrote back, bitch.
Look at her face. Oh my God, he can say that. Now listen, I don't condone calling women that word. However, I've seen too many relationships where a guy sits there and calls a woman that with no hesitation, or women call each other that with no hesitation. I've seen transsexuals call each other tranny, and now they don't even want to call themselves trannies anymore. Very weird stuff. It's just like black people calling each other the N-word, but then when a person that they don't like says the N-word, all of a sudden they want to sit there and relinquish the ability to say the N-word. It's such a weird thing. It's so weird. But again, being disgusting, saying disgusting things absolutely does not matter to these type of people. Absolutely not. A woman does not care about how nice you are. They do not care about how well you speak. If she likes you, she's gonna like you. It has nothing to do with any of that. But again, I wouldn't be surprised if he said it.
He didn't write that. So just to be clear, in your defense, you gave honestly what the Democratic Party has been saying for the last 2 months, and she dumped you because of it.
Yep.
Honestly, if this turned you into a Trump voter, I wouldn't blame you.
That's how a lot of us turned into Trump supporters. A lot of the bullshit that we didn't care about started invading our lives. For me personally, it was video games. I was playing video games and then I started noticing that there was this weird agenda that was being pushed in video games when I started to see the decline of games. For some guys, it can be watching your city change and turn to shit, maybe crime. For a lot of women, it could be when they target their children. Shit like there's a lot of people who are now into politics that weren't into politics until politics came for them. The wrong side of politics came for them, and now they're into it. And what can you do besides fight? Because you don't want other people to go through the same bullshit. You care enough that you don't want what you went through to happen to others. A lot of people sit there and they wait until something happens to them before they make change. I don't blame them. If listen, I'd rather it be that way. I'd rather you be with somebody and it really wasn't that deep and she breaks up with you and you end up becoming a Trump supporter because of it. Shit, by all means. Imagine getting broken up with some chick that you really like and that shit makes you become more of a traditional conservative man. Absolutely.
I think we all owe this man an apology. Thank you. Thank you very much. Honestly, the real credit
Look at the black girl over there. Hmm.
is that you did not text
She
after
fine though.
Trump won. You could have. You could. In fact, when I put this video online, you can simply send the link.
Look, I'm looking at the older white woman seeing if she's with any dude. I don't see no guy with that white woman. I don't see no guy with the loudest hen in the crowd. What does that say to you? What does that say to you? Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Listen, you gotta be able to identify those people and don't sit there trying to be the nice guy. I've made that mistake too many times. I'll sit there and I'll let people you sit there and you give people rope to hang themselves. But man, some people you just gotta sit there and be like, listen, being nice to some people it's not gonna change them. They're still gonna bite you when they get the chance. It's what they do. That's in their nature. You need to accept that and you need to just find better people. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. As always, I'm Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. I'm just a man trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common.